Hello, welcome back to Ancient Egypt with me, by Jingo. When you joined us last, we had just about scraped through Thinis. That was great fun, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then we were faced with a tie with where to go next. Two each for one. Both Menet Khufu and Kebet or Koptos. We got a choice between hunger or war. The other two horsemen of the apocalypse weren't standing. I think I made that joke last time, but I will make it again now. Of that, I guarantee it. So I couldn't find a coin well, I couldn't find a coin big enough, I suppose, and it would have been a faff to record it and verify it. So I thought the next best thing is arbitrary decision on the part of the video maker, the best option. So I thought, I've played this one before. And you have to have a lot of pomegranates, enough pomegranates to do some serious damage to your digestive tract. Was it figs? It might be figs. I'm thinking of figs, both in terms of the mission and in terms of your digestive tract. So what I will do, I've never played this one before, but my housemate at university, when I was at university, played this mission when we all, as a house, played Pharaoh together. It was great stuff. We had a great time. We also played Rise of Nations together. Those were the days. Ooh. Anyway, on to the video. I'm going to fight for peace. I've never played this video before, this mission before, but I have some idea of what's going on.
Your family's performance during the Civil War.
Oh, he's got a silky, soft, smooth voice, hasn't he? Your family's performance during the Civil War
have awarded your family the rank.
Sounds a little bit like Mr. Sulan.
There is no one in all of
Maybe
Egypt
not.
that I trust more than you.
Oh,
Now that the twin kingdoms of
complete
Upper and
trust,
Lower
now we're
Egypt
talking.
are united, and the capital at once.
Like a vizier, I should think so
I
too.
need you to help me solidify my position throughout the kingdom.
Right.
While reunited, Egypt is prone to
Internal skirmishes, particularly in areas where there were once loyal to the Henanesi rulers. To help solidify our new union, I want you to rebuild and defend Kebet. Kebet should be a glorious city that shows Egypt's citizens what is possible under my rule. The city comes under frequent attack from remaining loyalist cities such as Kumun, and you must be sure to defend them. City's borders. Famine still stalks the country, and frequent requests for food will come to you from other cities in the kingdom. Respond as quickly as you can to their heart-rending pleas, so that all Egypt will know my benevolence. Know my benevolence. I'll be providing them. I know that I'm asking much of you, but there is no one else in Egypt capable of doing this difficult task. Flattery will get you everywhere. So we want a population of 7,000, a prosperity rating of 45. That's not very prosperous, but never mind. Kingdom rating of 85, that's not as high as it was last time, but that's still after a bit of brown nosing. And we've got a culture rating of 40, that's very cultural. That's going to need a lot of jugglers' booths. And when you're a rating of 14, I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, this one, we're going to become the Pharaoh's most trusted advisor, or vizier. And then, next mission, we're going to overthrow him, apparently. Spoiler alert. So here we are. This is Kebet. Bit of a mess, isn't it? I don't have much in the way of funds to give to this city. I was too busy spending them on gifts during Thinis, so never mind. Right, there's two places of interest, here and here. I know in this mission you can mine gold, so that's what we will be doing. Probably more than anything else. I don't think trading's much of a thing. We can sell some figs to Wazit. Our other option was yeah, I can't remember what the choice was now. I said it like 5 minutes ago and I can't remember what it was. Henanesu and Kumun are distant cities, they're foreigners to us. Was it Buen Kebet? I'm sure the other choice was somewhere up here, wasn't it? There's Thinis, standing proudly in the Egyptian sun. So trade's kind of out of the question. They buy wood, granite, copper. That's interesting. But it's not that interesting. So what I can do, which is nicer than last time, is that the palace can actually be really quite close by. Like really close by. Set that down. We'll have... Can I build a bridge? No, that's just out of reach. The game's taunting me. So what we can have is... a bit of a waste, isn't it? Notice I'm also completely ignoring the settlement over here. This is just... It's a shanty town with a few rubbles in there. That's where City Palace used to be. We'll get rid of that. I don't want to waste too much money on removing rubble because it costs money. And until I get my gold mines set up, I don't want to spend anything particularly. I think we have a breathing room of about 18 months. Sounds about right. We'll set that up like that. I'm not entirely sure where I'll put the housing. Perhaps something like that. So we'll have it going up to there, but not quite getting close to the mines. Too few jobs for the existing population. Cry me a river. And then we can have the service stuff going back. Yeah, like that. Fairly small housing block. So a road block there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wall this area in with a load of towers, because that's going to be our primary income. I don't want anything to happen to it. Post, and then we'll have a police station here as well. Because it's just all treasury. It's just gold mines in the city coffers. Why wouldn't I have a police station there? And then do some stuff to make it reasonable. How many gods do we have here? The local deity is resentful. To say this is going to be a warlike mission, that's probably not a good idea. I never checked who the main god is. Osiris. Once we get the golden gubbay, I'll build him a temple complex and then never have to worry about him again. Another thing I'm going to do is double the number of towers, because apparently that's very effective at sorting out Egyptian armies, who will be very tough to beat. So keen am I to get those houses occupied that I will demolish some of these in order to get it done. So they're going to move over there as opposed to waiting for the migrants, which is a bit of a nonsense because they're arriving anyway. They'll probably get there before the other people do. Never mind. So wait 2 seconds for that to do its own thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's nice they built me a city, but they've kind of done it wrong. I like my housing on the outside and the things on the inside, but you weren't to know, don't worry. We've got 2 archer forts and the ability to make copper over here. I think it might be worth putting a housing block over there and having... You can export copper, so I don't know if we want to have more than 2 copper mines. I don't know. Let's get the gold sorted first, then we'll talk copper. Scribal school, but you're living in huts. I mean, it's aspirational, I'll grant you that much. It's a dynasty mansion. That might be worth rebuilding at some point. Yeah, when the gold mines are set up and producing stuff on a regular basis, I've got a list of things to do, and that's somewhere on there. Okay, here we go. We're actually short of employees. That was fast. So while we're here, and while that's doing its thing, I may as well have a few work camps here as well. Not that many, because we've got a labour shortage. What can we farm? Figs and flax. Does anybody buy linen? No. So forget the flax. That's not a thing we're interested in. Figs it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks really inefficient, I'm not going to lie. No, I don't think we have a granary. Right, they've got people in them, so how many gold mines can I put in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another architect's post, because the last thing I want is for these to collapse. %% unemployment, that's going to disappear very quickly. There we go. I might as well turn that into a fully fledged housing block, since we need the employees. Maybe not that side, because they're never going to be nice. So let's take a road block. I don't know, I quite like the idea of them providing access to the ferry. See if we can't have something similar there. Firehouse, architect's post, police station. City should be short of like 1 million employees. 79, that's quite reasonable, all things considered. I really don't like how that's all been laid out. Never mind. Actually, move that out of the way, just have the singular house. We can have fishing wharves. And also the shipwright. All provided from a singular house. I'm out of money, but that's okay. I'm a little bit apprehensive about the military aspects of this mission, to be worrying about Devon. Oh well. There we go. 3 employees. Now if they produce 1,200 a month, they should do because they're so close. So it's 12, 24, 36, 48, 7,200 a year? I don't know. Is short by 56 employees. That's not so bad. Oh right, yeah. It was in the wrong place anyway. They've not got workers again. Short by 119. How did they manage that? Oh, because that got built. I'm thinking about wolves because that's what I do apparently. I don't know whether to have 2 transport ships and have like 2 forts either side. Or I might have all the forts on this side and just assume the walls are going to hold until I sort everything out. I do get access to employees, that's fine. So, I have a granary there. Get fish and accept. Get figs and accept fish if it comes in. And a storage yard. One that just accepts figs. One that gets pottery, gets beer. Get a granary here as well. Post haste. I'm not entirely fussed where it goes, just as long as it goes somewhere. The flax I'm not bothered about. I'm going to redesign this bit at some point, but that day is not today. So just accept your flax. And linen, I'm not entirely sure why, but there we go. And then we should have room for 2 more fishing wharves. I was hoping for a 3rd, but that's just not going to happen. And then, yeah, 2 transport wharves to Can I put a storage yard there for the wood? I can, though I wouldn't be able to put a transport wharf in. How many employees? I'm still short by 117 employees. Okay. Should be alright when the harvest comes in. Thousand people and I'm still short of employees. When is the harvest coming in? It'll come in June. Oh, we're just coming in then. I rebuilt that bazaar somewhere a little closer to home. How are the gods feeling? Oh. The Egyptian army is drawing near and will reach the city in 6 months. 6 months! That's 250. That should more than appease Seth, assuming he's not. I'm not going to please him in time, am I? He's going to destroy one of my forts. Oh no. That thing's happened again. Trying to Ra. That should keep him reasonably content, actually. Ah, the man at the granary is looking for jobs in all the wrong places. Put a roadblock in there and make them actually walk the corner, that might help. Ah. Right, rearrange everybody to... Industry and commerce? Who set these priorities? Everybody to entertainment, quick. There's that, and then to that. That should, yes, get all the food out of the fields and to somewhere productive. Hey, we can eat again. Assuming you've got a bazaar. You've not got a bazaar. You have got a bazaar, it's there. Japanese designers and cities never heard of roadblocks. But if we put some roadblocks in, something's going to collapse. Right, Seth's only angry. There's still time for him to do something nasty to me, but it's becoming increasingly less likely. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should keep Cyrus off the back for a little while. Bugger. Those have burned down the police station. Oh well. That's nothing to do with the gods, that's just carelessness. I don't know how, I mean it's a singular route, it's just... I mean, there's extra capricious, because it's not just that they collapse the fort, they also create a load of flames. No, what I'm going to do... double the number of towers, and hope that they come this way. Structure, gatehouse. Get out of the way! Trying to build a wall. Migrants are getting in the way. Honest to God, get out of the way! Oh, that's why. Well, it never rains but it pours. Do I still have a recruiter? Yes, I do. Fortunately, Seth didn't take that out. I mean, he's not angry anymore, he's actually quite congenial. So, you know, I thank him for that. Maybe that's my own employment. I'm aware that there's an Egyptian army bearing down on me, and I'm surprised it's not here already. Forts, fine. Small mercies, the storage yard didn't burn down. How much money is coming in from mining? A lot. The inflation, can you imagine the inflation? So I'm not worried about debt, that'll sort itself out. I don't think we're getting a huge amount from fishing anyway. Storage yard, where that used to be, a granary. Oh, that's where it was kept. May as well do a bit to improve the area a little bit. There we go. Finally, I thought, I was wondering when it was going to do its thing. I mean, everything else is burned down. It's usually the houses that burn down first. 1 month. It's alright, we've got this. Just in case, I don't think they'll come this way. But in case they do, I'm going to put up a few walls. Because also that's the extent of where I'm going to develop this. And I'm not worried about debt because the gold mines will fix that. This is like the worst economics possible. So, I'm just going to mine my way out of debt. Oh, out of credit. This is like 16th century Spain school of finance. So right, the Peruvian silver mines will fix that. Okay, here we go. Man the blockades. Whatever. Man the stockades, that's what I wanted to say. Not blockades. Best I can do is give them the runaround. Hopefully the towers will cause quite significant damage. So we send our one remaining fort out to there. Now where's Burnley? Well, the whole thing's burnt down, and actually my entire city's cut off. So that's something. I'll worry about that in a bit, don't worry about it. I've got all the employees I need then. In fact, we've got an unemployment rate of 7%, which is good. They're just standing there doing nothing. I might actually give to the city. How much do I have? 4,000. Look at my kingdom rating, it's only 49, considering how much I'm in debt. So once finish off that wall there. See if we can't go and antagonise them a little bit, then give them the runaround. I think I'm stalling for time, but I don't know. Could also do with rebuilding everything here. No one will immigrate while enemies pollute our soil. It never rains but it pours. There we go, this is man management. Run away! Bravely run away. Okay, here we go. The plan is to get them to march up and down across within firing line of the wall. I wouldn't do a bit of trading if I was you, but we're in a bit of a pickle. Almost there. A little closer. A rumph. Really need to build more architect posts. I guess I get it, alright. So we've knocked out one man already. So they are quite powerful. Run. I said they're quite powerful. There we go. Another one down. And another one. Fire! First line, fire! Alright, good stuff. It's just like, not just like, rather similar to when I watched Zulu on Christmas Day last year. The climax of that was a three-line fire, like a three-line volley. Michael Caine firing, all cylinders. Great stuff. That's what we do for Christmas films in our house. This year it was The Man Who Would Be King. Very good. Yes, they're firing back on the sentries, that's good. So you stay there. Quick, fire. Quicker than that. I like his style. He's gutsy. He's also dead. The problem I face now is I'm running out of map and city walls. I've got to somehow manoeuvre my way around. To make him come back the other way. Wait, is he running away? I don't know, let's fire a shot just to make sure. Well, he's realised where the real threat is, anyway. See, now the real damage is being done. Look at that. Who needs forts? Actually, I do. I got really quite lucky there. So, we'll try that again, but this time we'll put some architects posts. God, blimey. So yeah, granary. Accept that and get that. Storage yard, and that was. Well, that went as well as could be expected. So let's start again. It's alright, the gold mines are still there. When the Devons are flowing in, we'll use the Devons to rebuild and clear all the rubble out of the way. I'm not overly fussed because I wanted to start again with that other settlement anyway. I think it's clear. Actually, it's not cheaper to clear rubble than it is to clear anything else, is it? I want to see if you can get pottery and get beer. But you're not going to get anything at the moment because there's no. Well, there's nothing. There's no connections to anywhere. And I've demolished that. I didn't want to demolish that, but I've demolished it anyway. And this time we'll put a firehouse in. And an architect's post. And I'm still in debt. That doesn't. It's alright, don't worry about it. We've got this. 2, 3, 4. Look at figs. Delicious. My people's digestive tract won't know what hit him. We'll have a shipwright, and then next to the shipwright we'll have a storage yard whose sole responsibility is to collect some wood, an indeterminate amount of wood. Also, no one wants to know where. Really? Now my kingdom rating's probably going to take a hit. Yeah, 35. Are you getting maximum? I don't think you're getting maximum. I want to do something with that, but I can't say I can't afford it. Try again with the docks. They sell wood. I don't particularly. Do they buy anything? Fish. Granite, copper. I can sell copper. It's going to take an age to get to the docks, but I can sell it. Yeah, it might be an idea. So if I take that out, stick that over there like that, so the ferry crossing goes across like that, will go to there. I will empty out my personal treasury. Which actually gets us out of debt, momentarily. We'll go all the way to the copper mines. One, two, I'm back in debt again. 3, that's not very many, I'll be honest. A bit of a housing there, and the makings of a housing block down here. Architect's post, and a water supply, and the usual firehouse, architect's post, and police station. We'll have a storage yard there, and a firehouse that's set to do nothing but except copper and a few weapons, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, it's going to take him an age to get to the recruiter, so I'm going to move the recruiter. Can I do anything with granite? I can actually. I'll buy a small amount of granite. I don't know if it's particularly worth it, but it's a thing. Oh yeah, I've got a monument as well. I've got to build some obelisks, right. 400 granite, I suppose best get started soon. So we'll also have a weaponsmith. 1, 2 of them, 3 of them should allow for a constant supply of weapons to be produced for the recruiter. And any excess copper I can then export. I'm not worried about exporting copper. I've just thought, you know, the gold will cover most of what I should be trading out. Such bad economics. So this is what wartime does. how the gods are going to feel about all these collapsed temples. They're congenial. So what I might do then... not there, actually. Here I want... a small house. There. Where are they getting their employees from? I'm quite inclined to just put a roadblock in there and let them fend for themselves. And I might... I've got to demolish this and do it again properly. I'm sorry, it's just... it's been driving me mad since the start of the mission. I mean, I've been trying to ignore it, but it's just... ugh. Houses on the outside. Service stuff on the inside, so your water supply is there. Your bazaar is there. Your shrine to Osiris is... your temple to Osiris is there. Your roadblocks are there and there. That's better. We're getting somewhere now. It looks like how it should do. And then you can get your road access, your employees and access to them from the outside here. So we stick them in like that fire in the fishing wharf. Why don't you have any employees? You're right next door to the place. Probably because I'm massively short of them. Yeah, 216. I'm going to invest in a physician. Fortunately, it was empty. The police station. I always need a physician because these people keep on falling ill. They just don't want me to fish, do they? That's not what I want you to do at all. I want you to just accept it. Move on. Right. At least that's not all been wasted. The figs are making their way out of the field. That's fine. Desirability is a problem, but finances aren't. Look, I'm almost out of debt again. Ugh. They do actually. They do have employees actually. So the main catastrophes that have happened so far in the city have been me and my negligence. We haven't actually had any... We've had one incursion, but nothing much has come of that. I do wish my dock had stopped burning down. I'm trying to... Well, we've got some excess now. Excess copper, so I'm going to open a trade route there and export the stuff. Yes, I know I've not got a working dock. I'm working on it. Actually, there's no reason not to have it there, to be honest. may as well make it fairly pleasant for him to live there. Not enough roadblocks. Not enough architects' posts. Oh yeah. $19, but I've seen it lower. I think they start getting a request for goods in soon as well. So there should be a roadblock there, but there isn't. The gods aren't going to like that, all these collapsed temples. Yeah, Ra's furious. He's not the only one. I'm also fuming. So I'll rebuild these fishing wharfs again. Give it a break, I've only just started rebuilding them. Maybe I ought to hold back until we have some employees. Are you getting? I don't think you can because they've not got any employees. This governing malarkey is harder than I thought. What I might have to do then is scratch the idea of having wood close by, because I need to have a physician to look after these sickly people. I don't want to demolish them just yet, because I'm so short of employees. But I will want to. I want to do that standard thing where I'll demolish that, move the road up one, and then put my service, housing on the outside. I've got plenty of money now. It's bloody late. So what I will do, infantry forts. One there. Not do anything just yet. I'm surprised they haven't collapsed already, I'll be honest. Same populations when it started, more or less. I remember when I was doing this last year, I had about 1,000 people. I've now only gone up by 14. I don't know what to do with that linen. Oh well. So we'll set that up there. Actually, is that too far for them to go for workers? Probably, I'm thinking. Set up nice and streamlined like, so stick that like that. And roadblock there, so the only way he's got to go is there.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Yep, there we go. That's 5 that side. There's nobody that side. I don't know why not. I'm giving up on my dreams of fishing. We'll fish from somewhere else. That usually means, yeah, we've got full employment now. And once the links are back... Okay. Everything's coming back to life. And the city's connected again. Or I could have just done that. I'd rather not cripple my entire weapons production with some illness. I'm in a little bit of a better position than last time, but not really. What does Seth feel about me? It's congenial. Let's see if we can turn that congeniality into something a bit more useful. Ra's enraged, but you know, actually, if he uses his enragement to decrease my kingdom rating, that takes me into 0 territory, and then Pharaoh comes after me. That could be game ending. So that's all safe and secure. That's fine. This bit, not so much. I'm not entirely sure how I'll get them all manned either. I'll clear out some of this rubble. See, it's starting to look a little bit like a settlement now. Another fig farm on the go, lovely. What do we need to do with this mission then? It finally started looking at the requirements. 7,000 people, culture, prosperity, 3 obelisks. There's no reason not to turn this area into quite a nice housing estate. He's only resentful. We might just be able to avoid it. And the money's fine again. It's a really interesting mission, this is it. Everything else is really hard, but the money's just not a problem. Look at it, it just keeps flowing in. 6,600 a year, that's more or less what I said, wasn't it? I said 7,200, maybe I was being optimistic. Let's see, I can beautify my way up into something reasonable. Oh, that's a relief. I thought it could have been a lot worse. That could have been. Why don't they have any weapons stored? They would quite like a battalion of proper infantry this side of the river. We also need to rebuild that shipwright. And then the wood, I'll make sure is in debt again. The wood I'll make sure is from goes to here. That's close enough. I don't want to accept all. I'm not made of money. Although in this mission I actually am. And then what I will do is get my fleet underway. I don't know if I'll need a fleet actually, but yes I will. They're actually sailing down the river as we speak. Import to maintain 800. I'm feeling flush. And then so there's nowhere I can put my warships. That's a killer, that is. Why do you need workers living nearby? That looks a mess. I suppose I ought to put a firehouse there as well. The game's not going to be merciful because I've had plenty of time now. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, that needs road access. So I'll put that there. But move that road to there. And then put a wharf in. There. Forget about the fish. What we need now is transport wharfs, so we'll put in 2 transport wharfs, 1 there and 1 there. I like how I'm thinking seriously about military matters with 1 month to go. Well, something tells me they really are going to come from that direction. Maybe not. I don't know, what do we do? Same again? Stall them? They don't look like they're going to be stalled. I'm sure he said there was a second one coming up from up here as well. As soon as we get some wood in. So, everything's all about stalling. If I can stall them for a few months while the wood comes in and these people get recruited and something else. I don't know. And the money rolls in as well, because while this is all going on, they're just mining gold. They're fine. What's my employment like anyway? Don't collect most of the taxes owed. Fair point. Just because I'm mining stuff doesn't mean I should let other finances slide. Opportunity cost, you see. That's quite significant, I'm not going to lie. Let's see if we can provoke her into action again. See if we can't put that bandstanding as well. All about priorities, mate. See, we've got conservatory there. We've not got a juggling school anymore. In fact, we've got 2 archers' forts. And so we do have an infantry fort. It's just it can't do anything. Lovely. And they're academy trained as well. I don't understand why they've not got a full complement of weapons. I mean, there's 3 weaponsmiths, all next to the copper, all next to the road. There's no travel distance at all. Ah, run away, run away! Some interesting battlefield manoeuvres. We've got this then. We've not got any wood yet. I don't mind them stalled. The time is on my side, theoretically.
I don't know why we came. This city was a bountiful journey.
If he has a game plan, I've yet to see it. I wouldn't mind him doing his manoeuvres if they were a bit closer to the city walls, so at least fire on it. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. Inching closer, and that's something. Aha! Finally, action. Look at that full-on barrage. Quick, leg it. Oh, look at all those arrows. Great stuff. What's 2,000? That's probably going to go down again very rapidly. I have some confidence they're not going to break through. But they're going to be like the walls of Jericho. Oh wait, they came down. Run away, don't engage, whatever you do. Sounds like machine gun fire. I would probably give up to that machine guns. So a kill count so far, I've lost one archer. I think they've lost something similar. Cheese it! I think they're finally doing the sensible thing and going for the walls. I like his attitude, he's gutsy. I think he's fleeing. Oh no, he's given up on the walls. Good. The one sensible thing, and he's not done it. So I'm taking that up. Whoa, they're through. Got a breach. Checking out the archer anyway. Rather than exploiting the breach, he's busy destroying each respective tower. A minor cost to me. Whittle them down to 8. They're down to 0. You've won. It's over. Finally engaged some hand-to-hand combat. I don't think it's working well for us. Yeah, we've had a fatality. He took him out with him, though. Just so many arrows. Look at all them arrows. I'm quite tempted to just chase them down because they're granting experience, I think. Actually, I don't know, they are both green. So he's decided the best way to get out is to knock my towers down. Something quite satisfying about this. A little bit morbid as well. Right, that worked quite nicely. What I'm gonna do to get Osiris off my back. Ooh. Well, no, Osiris, because he's the patron god and he'll be harder to please. Because I'm thinking Seth, because he's the god of war, and it's always good to have the god of war on your side. But Osiris is a patron god, so it's going to be extra difficult to keep him happy. Whereas a temple complex instantly makes him satisfy 8,000 people regardless if it's a patron god or not. So I'll put that up. Put that around a little bit. An extra architect's post. Police station. And I don't... A police station, really? A firehouse. And what I'll put some statues down there. That's not a statue, that's a roadblock. There. I always pick the bird ones, I don't know why, I just prefer the bird statues. A few more plazas, stick a nice large statue down there. Excuse me. I'm going to have a bottle of water. I've had the same bottle of water since September last year. Is that a bad thing? Yes, I think. I'm going to make this into a nice settlement as well. Woo. Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, why not? It's got everything you could really want in it. It's got farmland there, bit of space. I do think... actually. Bit of a trek, but can you make it? Let's post my firehouse there as well. I think it might be a bit far, but it's worth a try. And then while you're there, a few work camps, and then I can farm that bit area there. Ah, we've even got some warships on the go now. There's plenty of food, it's just that the distribution is all over the place. While here, I may as well do your standard thing of storage yard and a granary as well. That old gets figs except fish. I tried on Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom the other day to have a city where I just imported all my food, and it was really quite difficult because cities don't actually give you a lot of food. Even when it's 3,600 units, it doesn't spread very far. But what I'm a little bit concerned about is I'm spreading myself out quite far, and all the nice defensive stuff is only on that one side. really ought to do something about. Get a few towers up here. So I don't really have the manpower to fight a pitched battle over here. Yeah, there's the wood, finally. Oh yeah, I forgot about the towers. So they doubled the amount of troops they sent us, and they managed to just single tower. Unimpressive, isn't it? So we need more figs. Always more figs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's quite impressive. And a couple of roadblocks in there. Right, turns out it can be done. I mean, we've not got an architect, but we have got granite. And we can stick a bazaar in. How do the gods feel about me? Let's have another festival to Seth, since he seems to have forgotten about us. Or not, we can't afford it. Never mind. What we can afford is another archer's fort. And if an army does come this way, I don't know if I could block it off. If I build a wall around there, I'd still have to stop for the floodplains. Four, 5. So you think your average farm might produce about 1,600 figs? The maximum city can produce is about 2. A city can trade you is about 2 farms worth. It's really difficult. I think it's something like that. You know, I'm feeling quite secure with my finances and everything now, so what I might do, actually rebuild my dynasty mansion. Right, now we've got some pottery in the gap. I don't know why that stopped, actually. It's a little worrying. I'll take a precision there, because I'm fed up with these. I'm fed up with them of the warnings as much as anything else. But, how do the people of Egypt feel about me? 14. That's pretty bad. So to pay off my debts. Huh. It's alright, I can just sort of sit here and wait for the money to roll in. That'd be nice. I'm a little concerned now. 14 things can go horribly wrong. Oh dear. We need to stockpile then, essentially. Stockpile your figs, so to speak. See, I'm not particularly worried. Look at that. My debt's been halved already. I don't know how it happened. I wasn't paying attention. Probably something to do with not having enough infantry forts. So we've got 2 transports there, some forts there. Oh yes, look at them figs. Shouldn't have gone to the hunting lodge, because I'm sure, yeah, there's some live there. Oh well, these people have higher tastes. Well, I wasn't buying stuff from there anyway. Oh well. If I wanted beer, I'd have just imported it wholesale. Now we're alright, we've got, you know, figs aplenty. We've also got a small supply of fish, which is probably going to appease nobody. And where do I even get... bring in 4,000 barley a year. It's alright, it doesn't bother me. It might be worth it once I want to get these finances under control. I keep saying this, and it's just not happening, is it? I want to get my finances under control before I do anything too drastic. Because I know we need more potters. Because they're just not keeping up with demand. We also need to import barley, make our own beer. They need a supply of food. Well, yeah, the bazaar knows where to get it. You lead a horse to water and all that. There's in fact more than enough food to go around. We've had a good inundations on the way. We've had one bad year. I reckon we could survive 2 failed floods. Bloody hell. It wasn't a problem when it was city funds. When it's my own personal funds, then we have a problem. The only person that's allowed to steal funds from the city is me. Are there any other crumbs about? No, that's about it. Right, first things first, defence of the realm. So, This is where my income comes from. Nobody's getting in without a permit, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll have a road going there that isn't going to go anywhere. Well, nobody's going to get onto it anyway. Put a roadblock there. And then we're going to have some reasonably nice housing actually. I reckon I wasn't selling you things. Police station, because I know what these people are like. Paupers. Ugh. That. And a bazaar. In fact, we can make it really quite nice. Get up to Mega Shanty because I can't fit a temple in. Oh no! Actually, if Ra's unhappy, that's a problem. So we'll chalk that down to defence of the realm. It's that thing again, if Ra's unhappy, he can make my life miserable with the Pharaoh, and then he'll send somebody, oh, I'm down to 4. I'm down to 4, let's send a gift. I'm up to 9. That's given me some breathing room. In the meantime, I think it's time we showed Ra some loving. God of the Kingdom knows how to make Pharaoh like me. Stick a couple there as well. Ah, everyone loves me again. Great. Stick a nice bandstand in. An architect's post has collapsed. Who'd have thunk it? Put a bandstand in. There. And your usual juggler school. Whoa! A bit of warning would have been nice. Conservatory there, and a dance school. Don't worry about it. This is the most prepared I've been for an invasion. Quite some time. I don't want to go into debt, so I'm not going to. But I would like a couple more forts. We've got transport to take these people to the other side if needs be, or to take these people over there. We've also got properly managed walls here. I wonder, a bit late perhaps, but what did it say about going into debt? Oh, called it. Oh, right. That is cleared land. Oh. I called it, but I called it too late. Come on, get out of the way. So what we can do now is transport some of our forts from this side of the river to that side of the river. Of course, send a warship over to do something. I don't know. It'll actually take 4 months to properly equip that. Never mind. And they can just walk over it. The important thing is not to panic. Not to panic too much. Is that better? Hey, we've got a sentry on the post. It's not the tower that's about to be destroyed either. Right, good. Do something then. Embark there. We're all right. We've got this. Are you going to pick them up or what? Oh, good. Well, that's kind of expected, I'll be honest. It's alright, we've got them where we want them. I think. There are swift withdrawals in store for you. However, we do have reinforcements. They're running away, I think. Or regrouping, one of the two. I seem to be missing an infantry fort. No, not archer fort. Unless it got wiped out, that's always a possibility. I think it might have done. Yeah, no. Return to the wharf. Where's your other one? Where's your friend? Are they running away as well? Or are they regrouping? An archer company definitely got wiped out. Actually, this is quite manageable. If this was a pitched battle now, one-on-one with no fortifications, I could probably win this. Hey, I'm gonna pay for that. Again, it's that thing that while you're fighting, you're not spending. So actually, my budget's great. I've gone from being 4,000 in debt to 1,500. Actually, no, I wasn't that much in debt, was I? I'd only just gone into debt. I think I've lost control of this battle. I can't tell if I'm winning it or not. There's a problem with these kind of battles, with City Builder series games. With conflict, we can't tell who's winning. But then again, that's conflict. I mean, my archers are attacking his archers, whereas no, I'm attacking his archers and he's not attacking mine, so I guess that means the front lines are intact? No, that infantry company's in disarray. And he is moving forward. I think I might need to bring in another infantry company. Are they the same company? No. It's 2 of them, 5 of them. Right. Turns out I lost it. Huh. Time to do what I always do and lure them into a trap. See, we've chased off 3 companies. There's just this one company left, and it's bold as brass. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That's only just been killed. Keep going, and we'll get towards these fortifications, and they can fire on them. Hopefully without doing too much damage. Was the music looping or have I won the battle? Ah, bugger. Don't do that, you'll kill us all. Right, the music suggests I've won, but you could have fooled me. I think they're going in the right direction. Well, at least it saves them me having to take them home again. I like it's gutsy. Don't just walk into the enemy like that. Lure them in. They appear to be going in the right direction. Hey, the warships are getting involved. That's something. Hey, and stay out. Right, I'm going to call that a day now, because that was quite exciting. We even got a perfect, well not perfect, but an excellent inundation to finish things off with. So we've survived. Just. The task now is to thrive. I just need to chase off these troops before anything daft happens. And while I'm here I'll put a storage yard in there. I mean, you can just sort of cut through it. There's a nice wall there, you can just go around it. Don't know why they were so taken to... Having said that, while the battle took place, the floods were coming in. Right, that more or less wiped out my military forces, but it's okay. In 4 years' time, they'll be up to strength again. Something like. And the money's up to scratch again as well. What's going on with this? We're actually in a reasonable place to start the next video. And on that, I will leave you there. That was quite exciting. I'll see you next time.